Delving Insanity. To the Gregs of accounting out there running their delves, you know, their precious time in this game is so limited, so they just get in here and solo play. This guy right here is the ultimate Greg from accounting. That's right. Shiraz, or I should Saz White, ran 1,000 delves and actually got an achievement that most people weren't even aware existed. That's right. 1,000 delves this man completed. If you look at this thing and calculate it about 10 minutes per delve, that took him 167 hours of degeneracy to complete 1,000 delves. That's right, he got a cool little Infinite Delvers title, but also the fact that he used 500 bountiful keys during the process, he got a golden coffer key transmog. And for anybody, oh damn, this is a little small here. For anybody who has played Kingdom Hearts, I mean, this is the Kingdom Hearts transmog. This is the Kingdom Hearts transmog right here. I mean, it's a freaking key on your back. This is really cool. A nice looking transmog. Again, he didn't get this for the 1,000 achievement. That he just got the title. But for 500 bountiful keys used, he got a golden key transmog. Absolutely glorious. This is a really cool one. Something that most people weren't even aware of. And yeah, Kingdom Hearts, a lot of people's favorite game, and a really cool homage to it there with the little key on the back. Very cool transmog. A solo level 1 to 80. Speaking of degeneracy, we had Harold Dan completing 1 to 80 in less than 3 hours. Yeah, that's right. A sub 1 to 80 3-hour leveling session. This man completed it in 2 hours and 59 minutes. He ran through mostly classic WoW stuff all the way through, completing the final 10 levels in the WoD intro quest line. That's right. So he used also the Winds of Fortune, which is going on right now. That's an XP boost, plus the Dark Moon Fair boost and everything else. Absolutely insane. I mean, this man completing it in a sub 3 hours. This is not part of the remix event where we saw, you know, basically 30-minute cap level people hitting it that quickly. This is just standard leveling through the game as it currently exists in retail, and this man did it in less than 3 hours. Celebrating degeneracy is a fun thing to do when you're playing WoW, and we are certainly doing it now. The most popular Mythic Plus specs in the game right now, okay? Let's get straight into this, because it does keep changing. No, it doesn't. Fucking Paladins are still the best. That's right. Paladins are still currently the most beloved class in this game, sitting here at 13.1%. We got Marksmanship Hunter coming in at 8.8% second place. Balanced Druid 8.5%, 8.2% here for Arcane Mage, 7.3% for Unholy DK. You see some of these classes are part of the meta, and they are showing up as some of the favorites. Beast Mastery Hunter 5.4%, Havoc Demon Hunter coming in at 4.9%, and then so on and so forth. It drops off here. Sub-Titty Rogue down at the bottom, just 0.4%. People doing these things, doing these Mythic Pluses are actually running as a sub-titty rogue, so they are a rarity right now, that's for sure. War Within Mythic Plus DPS rankings, seeing if this coincides with the most popular classes in the game, as I was saying earlier, and we see right now, top 95th percentile, Unholy DK. When you're pumping, you're pumping. Unholy DK sitting up here at the top. And then we got Balanced Druid and Arcane Mage. These three classes right now are sitting bunched up at the top, pretty damn close to each other. And then there's a bit of a drop-off here to Feral Druid. So we see Feral, Outlaw Rogue, Ass Rogue, Elemental Shaman, Retribution Paladin, Marksmanship Hunter, Enhancement. And one really interesting thing here, Augmentation Evoker. Is it viable once again? Look at this in the 95th percentile. The top parses. We see Augmentation now returning to the middle of the pack. That is a huge rise from where they were down here at the bottom. Currently at the bottom now we see Survival Hunter, Beast Mastery Hunter, and Shadow Priest. So, interestingly enough, did Augmentation finally make a comeback after that 20% buff across the board? Or was it 15% buff across the board for them in the recent class changes? Very, very nice to see. And then if we look at some real numbers here. So this looks at keys 13 to 19, right? Looking at the statistics of how everyone's doing, we see the top boys. Really, this is kind of the people's chart, right? The other one was the 95th percentile. This is more akin to what you're going to typically see when you're running keys out there. Unholy DK sitting at the top still. That is unchanged. Outlaw Rogue 1 spot up. The biggest mover up on this chart, Augmentation Evoker up 5 spots from last week. And Feral Druid also up 5 more spots. The biggest mover down, who is it? Let's see, Demonology Warlock. Demonology Warlock down 3 spots. They were the biggest mover down. I don't see any other really big movers down here. Not much change in the chart overall. We saw the bigger changes about 2 weeks ago when all the different class changes came into effect. But still, seeing Augmentation Evoker returning to form. On here, they're about 5 up, but that still makes them much more viable than previously seen. Whereas when we look at the 95th percentile and everything is being done perfectly and parsed out, augmentation can really pump now and actually contribute to the group in a meaningful way. So, yeah, good comeback for them, and that is all in terms of news.